Hi, it's the Rawesome Vegan Gal here, and today I'm doing another video for a brand called Pure Living, and I will have a link below to their website so you can check out all that they offer. And it's an interesting company. They do a lot of things that are sprouted, and I'll talk to you about that in a second, what that all means. The last video I did was on one of their other seeds, which was their pumpkin seeds, and this is on their sprouted chia seeds, so you might have never seen that before. And I'll first tell you a little bit about the product. It is organic, non-GMO, USDA organic, kosher powdered. It's an 8-ounce resealable bag. It says pure, real, wholesome food the way nature intended. And like I said, they're sprouted. All they are is chia seeds. They are also, let's see what else to tell you. So I'll tell you now a little bit more about these seeds. So if you don't know about chia seeds, they are nutritional all-stars rich in fiber, protein, and antioxidants. Now we're taking this ancient superfood to the next level. That's what the company says on the package. With our sprouted chia seeds, so you can enjoy chia's many benefits in an exciting new way. So a natural process for preserving the many wonders of new life, sprouting increases the bioavailability of key nutrients in the whole seed and simplifies their absorption by the body for energy and nourishment. So simply with this, they're not actually making, you probably have seen sprouts in the stores. It's not making it into a sprout, but it's also something called germination, where you can, if you soak it a certain amount of hours or overnight, it helps break down the product so it's easier for the body to absorb the actual nutrients in it. Because sometimes with certain things, they're blocked. They have like phytates or certain things that might cause them to for the body not to be able to absorb it. But I don't know if that's the case with chia, but they do a lot of products that they sprout. They also do sprouted oats that I've had, sprouted buckwheat, so you can check out more on their website. So, and it says here, found nutritional information. It says that 7 servings per bag. Each serving is 3 tablespoons. And then there's 5 grams of protein per serving, 10% iron, 16% calcium, and 5% potassium. It says this product is also packaged in a facility that handles wheat, soy, and tree nuts, in case you need to know, and for optimal shelf life, store in a cool, dry place. I actually, once I open it, I actually store it in the freezer for better shelf life. That's what I do with most of my nuts and seeds and grains. Okay, and then ideas for how to use it. It says sprinkle over yogurt, cereal, or smoothies. You could also make a chia gel, and I'll tell you about that in a second, to replace the oil, about half the oil that's in your baked goods. And you could use it to thicken sauces, jams, or spreads. So as far as making a chia gel, what you do is you have to put it in liquid, some kind of liquid that you want, a certain amount, and then it becomes thick, like a gel. So I actually went ahead and made something with the chia seeds because it would take too long to do it in the video, because the video is not going to be as long as it took to actually make it. So I made a chia pudding, and I'm going to tell you how I did that. So I'm just going to put this down. So this is what it looks like. It's kind of thick in here. I don't know if you could see that. It's not super thick, but it's thicker, and I didn't put it in the fridge overnight, but that would also help to do that as well. So what I did was, so the recipe that I made, I call it my Superfood Chia Pudding. So I took 8 teaspoons of chia seeds, the sprouted chia seeds, and added a cup of liquid, and I didn't use water, because if you want to make it to have a better taste, you have some kind of something else. I used actually the organic Cashewmilk from Forager project, and that's what it looks like, and I will put a link below to their site and any other products I use. And I've also done a lot of videos for Forager project as well on my channel. So you can use other kinds of nut milks or seed milks, almond milk, anything that you prefer. I do everything vegan, so that's my choice. You could use other types of milks. That would be an option, because it would give it a better, maybe creamier flavor than would water. So so I wanted to make enough to make a good amount in this, to be in this container. So what the amount is for a single, like a smaller amount, is like 1/4 cup to 2 teaspoons. So I just made that 4 times. So it's 1 cup with 8 teaspoons. And what else I added to it, before I added the liquid, I added a bunch of other ingredients, a bunch of other superfoods. So I'm going to tell you about those. So this is the organic Balinese drinking chocolate from Earth Circle Organics. So what it is it's raw cacao powder and coconut sugar crystals. So it gives it some sweetness. So as far as instead of using sugar, so that's what that looks like. And I'm not sure if they make this anymore. This package is from a while ago, so you'd have to check their website. Then I also used something interesting. Again, I don't know. This is from a while ago too. It's Camu powder. This is from a brand called Super Good For You Foods. A Camu is high in antioxidant vitamin C. It's a fruit that's actually red from the Amazon rainforest. So that's another thing. So this is kind of a stronger flavor, so it kind of makes it a little more tart. So if you're not a fan of having it like that, you might want to use less of this. I use just a teaspoon, and you can also add more sweetener. And then for this drinking chocolate, I use 2 teaspoons. Okay, and then I'll tell you what else I used. I also used something called Lucuma powder, and I think I used a teaspoon of this as well. This is from a brand called Navitas Organics. Again, I don't know if they're still making this. This package is from quite a while ago. And then let's see what else I added. I have over here. Oh, actually, I have it in this bag as well. Let me get that out. And I'll give you some other ideas if you don't want to use chocolate. So what else I also used, just get it out of this bag here, is something called organic black maca powder. This is also from Earth Circle Organics, and maca is a superfood from the Andes. Let's see, it is good for vitality, energy, etc. So you can check that out. And then some other ideas if you don't want to use chocolate is you can also use carob. So I actually have carob powder here as well. From a brand I also did some videos for, and I've done videos for Earth Circle as well. This is Australian Carob Company. This is one of their carob powder products. It's their roasted carob powder. So you could use that as an alternative to chocolate if you don't want to use chocolate or cacao. And then let's see, I have some other things, some other ideas. I just have to get up to get them. So pardon me for just a second. Some other things to show you for ideas. Just got to get them out of the box here. Okay, let me see here. Okay, so then I also have, if you want to add something to the chia pudding once it's done to give it a little different kind of a, I guess, texture, is I have the Carob, Kibble, Nibbles. So they're pieces of carob from the Australian Carob Company, so you could also add that when you serve it. And then for ideas for sweetener, if you're going to add another sweetener, if you're going to use the drinking chocolate or not, one of them is a Stevia leaf powder. This is sold by Mountain Rose Herbs, and it's a green powder. Stevia, but people pronounce Stevia. It's actually Stevia. It's a green leaf that's just very sweet, but it's not sugar, so that's an option for sweetness. And then if you want to make it a little more protein rich, there's a brand that makes some good organic plant protein called Sprout Living. I have here their chocolate maca, so this is a chocolate one, and they have their original. And I believe they do other varieties as well. This is just their small. So I think they consider this kind of like a sample size package of them. And let me see if there's anything else for ideas here that I have. I think that's about it for that. I mean, there are other superfoods too. If you want to make it more like green, you could use green powders. Then, of course, the chia pudding will have more of a green color. So I'm going to go ahead and take a taste of this. So kind of bring this up close so you can see. It's kind of gelled. I don't think it's completely gelled, but it's pretty. Actually, it is pretty good. I'll just hold it up like this and show you how it's kind of thick like that. So that's more of like a pudding. So I'm gonna, and it has, of course, a browner hue or color to it because of the cacao. So I'll bring this to the camera a little closer so you can maybe see the chia in there. I don't know if you can see that, the chia. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a taste. I'm just gonna have it right out of the cup. So it's not super sweet. If you want it sweeter, like I said, I would add the stevia powder or coconut sugar, coconut nectar. I also have carob syrup. So there's all these options. And I think the Camu might have toned down the sweetness from the drinking chocolate. It has the coconut sugar, even though I didn't use so much. And also with this, you can add other things when you serve it. You can add different kinds of dried fruit or fresh fruit. Or anything that you like. You can also put this on yogurt. So there's many different ideas that you could do with it. I would probably add a little more sweetness to it because it tastes kind of bland right now, and there's no sugar in the cashew milk either. But it's just the idea that and chia seeds are very good for you. They have a lot of nutritional benefits, as I read. So I hope you will definitely try this, check this out, see how you would like to use it. Again, it can be done in many different ways. Again, it's the sprouted chia seeds from Pure Living. And I thank you for watching. It's the Rawesome Vegan Gal.